I don't know if anybody's still awake, but if anybody is, I'm gonna just leave it up for a little bit. See if anybody's still awake. I know there might be a couple of live streams still going on, but it is late. It's like what, 4 a.m., but it's almost 4:20. I don't have any weed. 4:20 doesn't mean the same when you have no weed, right? Loses its special meaning. How's everybody doing tonight? This was a eventful night for live streams tonight. It really was. Everybody was live tonight, and I think there's even maybe still one or two going. Who knows? But we ended the night all at. I still have goosebumps from Nitty's live stream. Nitty's live stream was really good. I mean, at the end, oh my god, he really had some love going on in that room tonight. I'll tell you, 'cause that was really nice. You know, people that normally we all maybe fight with or have like not even fight with, just have like a little history with or something. People were in there and everybody was like, being real supportive to each other, and hopefully it's not a fleeting thing. Hopefully we can all like go back to that, feeling that we felt when we were just. Because I know myself, I got some goosebumps in there. Hey, Mr. Bobbles. All right, I certainly will. All right, absolutely. Yeah, that was nice though in there, wasn't it? That was a good way to end the night. Not end the night. I know here I am talking about way to end it, but I mean, it was a good way for him to end the night. For him to end his live stream. That was really good, and I do remember him like saying, like the times that I want, stopped in there prior to. I mean, not as of lately. I mean, 'cause I've been going there as of lately. I mean, in the beginning, when I would stop in there, I would see him saying some really hi Bobbles,
Hey, you.
hi.
What's up, beautiful?
Wasn't it
Crazy.
nice that Nitty?
Crazy night. Oh my God,
I know,
crazy
but
night.
wouldn't that look how beautiful you look? Oh my God, you look like you have a Christmas tree in the background.
That's next to my bed. That's next to my bed.
There's a Christmas tree next to your bed?
No, 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 no. I just like flowers,
Oh, it looks
and
nice. Nice.
it gives Mr. Bobbles something to look at when he's doing me.
Oh my God, stop it. I'm sure he looks right at you and you're beautiful. Are you kidding me? That was so nice in Nitty's room though.
Oh my God, tonight has been crazy.
I
Did you
know.
see the new video of Sharon where
That last one. Yeah, when she had
she
that
was
pasty
like,
tongue out,
oh my
like her tongue was
God,
all pasty in the beginning, like she was sticking her tongue out.
yes.
I don't mean to be mean, especially after what Nitty was just telling us all. But I'm just saying, if we get right on here and I'm like, pasty tongue? No. I was like,
Oh my God.
should I use that for my thumbnail? No. But no,
She
she
is
was like going
something
off, and
else.
yeah, and I think the way that he was feeling at the time, that even if she would have stopped in his room and said something kind, that maybe
hmm
it could have been like ironed out right at that moment, you know? It,
Her and that Lisa chick going after Nitty like they're going after, or I'm literally like, why are you bitches being so stupid? Don't go after Nitty. When you go after somebody's like kids, you're overstepping, because you don't know the situation with their kids, with their relationship with their kids. You don't know.
well,
And
I would
and
say too is like, what if, when somebody's baby won't sleep and you take it out for a ride in the car? Like
yeah.
it could be the same thing, like, in a stroller, and if you don't have a car, you're doing the same thing basically in
Yep.
comparison. It could be any reason. He could have needed something at the store, you know? And what would
She
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 rather?
made it out like Nitty was screaming at his baby mama and putting her down. I watched the video where he was getting on his baby mama, but it wasn't anything but what a normal couple would probably fight about while
Right,
shopping.
right.
She's
And the
she
thing is,
they're both picking on the wrong guy.
it's just like anytime that I'll tell you, there's been in the beginning when I was watching maybe a couple of times when he first started, he
Mm,
would always have these like pearls of wisdom, like about his mother and his grandmother and respecting women, things that make you say, maybe this person isn't, if you stop and you listen to them, maybe they
mm-hmm.
are not what, people may appear. And some people are. Like Sharon, tonight, like, are you listening to the live stream at the same
Please.
time? I know it's
I was listening to. We were playing Sharon's live stream at the same time I was live. We
uh,
jumped on Nitty for a
no, I
couple of
mean right
minutes.
now I can hear an echo of myself.
Oh, let me see if I can fix these headphones. Hold on.
All
If
right.
I can, the echoes from my headphones. Hold on. Let
Oh,
me see
okay.
if I can fix
Not
it.
having your headphones.
Huh?
Not having your headphones.
Yeah, from not having my headphones. Let me see if I can fix it. Hold on.
Yeah. I couldn't really get. I don't know if you can still hear me like while you're doing that, but I couldn't get over the amount of trolls that were in Sharon's live stream tonight, and you couldn't tell that Suicide Girl didn't say Survivor Girl, and
I was wondering about
and
that.
yeah, and
Does it
that
sound better now? Now that I have my headphones on, does
yeah,
it
it does.
sound better?
Yes,
Okay, you have to put your
absolutely.
headphones
I
on.
love your hair.
Um. Oh, I put it up. I
You
watched
got a
it,
lot
and
of
there's
hair,
like a lot
huh?
of
Is it
hair.
curly?
I had a perm put in it a couple months ago, but it didn't take like I wanted it to. I wanted like the huge spiral perm.
Yeah.
It wouldn't take
Remember
it, so
those
I had
when
to
we
go
were
back.
younger and they would
Hmm.
smell so bad? The
Oh,
perm. Oh my god.
I don't know what this woman did to my hair. She didn't charge me that much for it. I don't think she knew what she was she was
Well, it
doing.
doesn't look bad. It looks like it's naturally curly, kind of. Is it naturally curly?
But normally people too down
Not
that ass
really.
don't get spiral perms.
No, I need to go back and like find somebody else to try to perm it because I
You
do
know what
want the
I
be.
always notice about you two? Can I just say this before I about you and your husband? You guys get along so nicely. And I don't know what
We
happens that,
do.
behind the scenes and what you guys argue about, but regardless of that, like some people they
We don't
actually
fight.
yeah, and it seems that way to me because some people you can hear things even though if they're you can tell when people are trying to get along and when people really do
Yeah,
get along. And you
we
two
don't.
are
We don't
that.
fight. Okay, like let me say this though. If we do fight, it's
Yep.
harsh. Things get broken. Things get way out of hand when we do fight. Um, but it's usually him like breaking something and throwing a temper tantrum, and me going, you know,
Oh my god. And I could see that happen. And you know what else I see? On the flip side,
mhm.
you know how like some women wish they could, they love their man or who they're with, and they wish they could give them a script of the right thing
Mhm.
to say, right?
Oh God,
Where
I wanted to
what I
kill him
noticed
earlier
about Mr.
tonight.
Bobbles is that even this is just something really like maybe like it wouldn't even, but I remembered in my head when you said that you had you were homicidal, and he said,
Oh,
"No, she's not homicidal. She has homicidal tendencies." You know what I
yeah, he did
mean? Like
correct me.
he's always got your back.
Yeah, he did
Yeah,
definitely. He corrected me though, because it is homicidal tendencies. It's not that I'm homicidal. It's just I have homicidal
I
tendencies.
know, but he's all like tonight. You said something about being boring in bed, and he immediately spoke up and said, "No, you're not." I mean, that's just
I
sweet,
am.
but
I
it's
am so boring
sweet.
in bed.
I figure he probably makes you feel beautiful.
He does. I mean, I've never. I mean, well, there's been times where I feel like I'm ugly around him, but he does correct that. Anytime I say, you know, do you want me to change? Do you want me to, especially like with my weight, I'm like, do you want me to, will you please fill that up, please? Whoopish, whoopish, whoopish. Will you please fill that cup up for me, please?
It's so important
Is
to
your
make
back
your
that
woman feel
bad?
beautiful. Ah.
Like even, I'm sorry. I love you, Mr. Bubbles.
I fucking love it.
I do love you. But
Sweet.
like anytime, like yeah, he doesn't. He makes me feel comfortable. He makes me feel like I can be myself, like I can say anything I want. Well, if he didn't accept the stuff that spews out my mouth, we wouldn't get along together. But he pretty much just accepts the fact that shit comes out of my mouth, and
I feel like a lot of men, they don't realize if they make their woman feel beautiful, they'll have better, and I don't even mean to venture here with you, but they'll have better sex. You know what I mean? Because
right?
if you tell your,
Hmm.
I remember my daughter's father telling me, like making fun one time saying that I had to wear a t-shirt when we fooled around. But it was because
What?
he made me feel like I had to wear a t-shirt. You know what I'm
Oh
saying? Like
no!
he
Like
didn't make
I
me
could
feel.
be.
I just had the baby, and he didn't make me feel beautiful ever. But I know that
Oh hell
when I
no!
started to date somebody when we split up, him and I, who
Mm.
made me feel beautiful, like he would call, Renaissance. Remember the days when they would paint pictures when people were curvy and like Renaissance?
Yes, but
Yeah,
that's what men really want. They want the curves. They want the, you know, but over the decades, it's come to where it's men only want these bony women, and that's not true. Men
it's
love
not true.
men love
People want what
bony.
they want. The heart wants what the heart wants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Bubbles has never made me feel like I have to not stick that food in my mouth. He's never, I've asked him numerous times, would you like me to lose weight to where, but I can barely walk and
Yeah.
barely do anything physically because of my disability. So I would literally have to starve myself not to, like, in order to lose weight because I'm not physically active. And I've asked
You
him
know what
numerous
though,
times, and he
Bobbles?
doesn't. He doesn't
I
want me
think
to do
that
that.
you know how haters will say stuff about your weight, but haters will say stuff about
Yeah.
anything. But here's the thing: I
Hmm.
think we're our own worst critic. You
Yeah,
know,
that's why anytime
I think
someone
that
puts me
everybody sees
down,
you that is, who is your friend and loves what you do and sees you just beautiful. Not ever does it cross my mind about
thank you,
weight
Buffy.
with you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that never. So while you're sitting here talking about, I know
I
that it's
appreciate
in your
that.
own thought. Yeah, I know it's in your own thought. But I remember my daughter's friend. I was going on about a zit one day, just
Thank
like how you,
you. Did you hear me
just
say
like
thank you? Yes. Hello. Did you hear me say thank you? He can't hear me. He's got
uh,
his headphones on.
oh,
I'm like, did
okay.
you hear me say thank you?
he knows you mean it. But just
He
how
knows
like
I
you were going
appreciate
on about
him.
that zit one day that you had, but nobody could see it. And I did the same thing one time, like years ago. And I remember my daughter's friend saying, "Do you know something? I can't even see it. You know, like
Yeah,
it's
we make things more. We like, even if we see something that other people can't see, and we'll call attention to it, and other people are like, where? What are you talking about? If you hadn't pointed it out, I would never notice it. We are so bad about doing that to ourselves,
yeah, we're our own
and
worst critic.
we are. So there's not anybody out there. Like, I never get comments like you're ugly. Okay, after this, I'll probably get some though, but
Oh,
I
yeah.
never get ugly comments. It's always about my weight. And I'm like, why do you care? If my husband does not care about my weight and still sticks it in me and he gets turned on by me, then why do you care about my weight? It doesn't make sense. I'm not out there trying. I'm not out there trying to find a guy. If I was out there trying to find a guy, I probably would slim down a lot.
But here's the thing,
Um,
though, Babos. You know what? I've never even seen you standing up. You could stand up and be totally, you know, perfectly shaped, whatever the hell may be, right?
I'm
I think it's
curvy,
once again is that
very
maybe at
curvy.
some point you have said something about your own weight, and that's how people know that you have an issue with your weight because
Well,
none
you
of
can
us.
tell by my face, though. I have a
I don't
very
think
full,
so.
chubby
I don't think
face.
so. I don't think so. Mm-mm.
When I turn
It's
to
just
the
that
side,
to
you
me
can
it looks
see
no.
I have a
I don't think
chubby
so.
face.
You could stand up and be like freaking Jessica Rabbit. You know what I
Very
mean? Like,
curvy.
yeah, curvy and stuff. Yeah, and
I'm very
none
curvy.
of
I have
them
really
would
big
know
boobs.
anything about nothing, but it's only because you've told people that. And but here's the thing: I want you to remember this: is that you have that camera right up close to your face, right?
Hmm.
You say whatever you want without thinking what people are gonna, if they like you or not, by it. So always remind yourself of who you are because a lot of
I
people
want
won't
you
be
to
like
remember
you.
this too, though. Like what you're saying, I want you to take this to heart as well.
I think we teach best what we most need to learn.
I think you. I wish I could give you a bunch of I don't give a fuck from me. Um, I think you need to take this advice as well. I want you when your clones are coming after you, when someone is putting you down, I want you to be like, who the fuck are you? You know, who are you to tell me anything bad about myself or my life or what anything I'm doing? I want you. Oh my God, Survivor Girl, I want you to please, 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 please. You know, when these stupid bitches come at you, when these clones come at you, when these people write fucked up things about you that are not true, I wish I could get you to be like, to laugh it off and be like, I don't know you. I don't know you like that. You don't pay any of my bills. What the fuck are you coming at me for whenever, I
I
have
hear what you're
flaws, you have
saying, and I try to
flaws.
be that way. But I think, and as much as I hate to think that people's maybe their people, the people surrounding them, their support group, their circle around them matters.
Yeah.
I think that it does, and I want to just ask you a serious question. Did you grow up in a tight knit family, or like did your mom like cherish you and all that stuff? Like,
Yeah,
and you've
my
got your
mom let go
husband,
of me.
and
My
you've got
mom,
your
when
husband.
I dropped out my very last year of Emory Law School, right?
Oh my God,
I
really?
ended up going back and
Mhm.
finishing, but when I first left, my parents absolutely disowned me. I had, I had one kid. I started going to night school. I had, my second child, which is my son,
But you were an
and
adult then, right? You were an adult,
yeah, but they
right?
disowned
I'm.
me. My mom used to say to people when they would come over to the house, she would tell like my sister's boyfriends when they would come to the house, you'll have to excuse my other daughter. Like I know that she looks different, but just excuse her.
Oh
My
wow, that's
mom was so embarrassed of me because I was different, because I was like the little goth kid, and had all the gay guys as friends, and we all looked,
right.
completely horror movie. Um, so
I
yeah,
think.
I did not grow up in a family of acceptance. My mom was. I think that's why Lisa, that what's going on chick. I think that's why
Yep.
she gets to me like she does,
Oh,
because
she's
she
so
pretty
mean.
much sounds like my mother,
She's
where
mean, that lady.
she's
That Lisa,
pretending
Lisa.
to be something that she's not.
Oh, hi,
She's
ministry.
pretending she's pretending to be hi ministry. She's pretending to be better than what she really is. And I cannot stand people who think they are better than what they really are. Um, no matter where we come from, I'm not
Look
better
at
than
that,
you, you're
Bobbles.
not better than me, and etc. Hi,
See
Tracy.
that?
Reaching out to your daughter this morning. You are running a racket and scamming people on GoFundMe. I really wish You would get a job and provide for yourself. It's an absolute mess. First of all, Trisha Paytas wannabe. That's not the real Trisha Paytas.
I don't even know
Second,
who that is. Who's Trisha Paytas?
you get breast cancer. You get breast cancer and see if you can hold a job at the same fucking time. I literally think that you should go the fuck away, Trisha Paytas, because you're not the real one, and you
Who is
don't know what
Trisha
the fuck
Paytas
you're
in the
talking
first place?
about. Trisha Paytas is she's like an ex groupie of a bunch of rock metal bands.
Oh, I
Like
never
she
heard of
would
her.
go on and sleep around.
See
She's
what
very,
Bible,
very
I mean,
ugly.
ministry wrote for you, Bible?
Thank you, ministry. I appreciate that. I accept your apology. Thank you.
Ministry is
I
really a
really
good
appreciate that.
person. Hi, Thursday chat.
Hey,
Hi.
Thursdays.
Yeah,
I appreciate the apology, ministry, and I definitely accept it. And we
Ministry's a
all
good
as human
person.
beings fuck up.
Yeah.
We all fuck up. We're not perfect. You know.
Yeah. And that woman, as for that woman's comment that she said, I've been working since
That's
I was
not the real
15.
one.
Yeah, I don't even
That's
know
not
about
the real
that, but what,
Trisha.
I know that, of course not. Yeah, why would she be messing around with me, right? Trisha Paytas, apparently. But first of all, here in answer to her questions, I've been
It's
first of
all
all,
good,
my daughter
ministry.
would never ever
And someone
even
with that many followers.
Yeah, Trisha wouldn't be.
exactly.
No
Of
offense
course,
to you, but she
course
wouldn't
not.
be in
Yeah.
your chat,
No,
and
no,
she
of
wouldn't
course
be
not.
in
Of
my
course not.
chat.
Yeah,
We
absolutely.
are nothing compared to the followers that she has.
Right.
know?
Absolutely. That's yeah.
It's
So,
good,
but
ministry. We all
in
fuck
response
up.
to that, my daughter, she forwards. Oh, excuse me, I just burped. I'm so sorry. Wow, that was horrible. My daughter would
I burp
forward
all the
me
time.
any letter that she would get. You know what I mean? I talk to my daughter every
Yeah.
day. Yeah, every day.
I do
So
too. I talk to mine every day.
yeah, I talk
My
to my daughter
son,
every
not so much,
day.
but my daughter every day. My
Yeah,
son, I don't. God, I hate guys. He's a total dude. My son
really.
is a total guy. Yes.
I only have the
I
one.
barely talk to my son.
I only have
Ugh.
the one, and she so she knows what goes on, so she's well aware of it. She wouldn't even respond back to a notice or anything she got. Like the emails that you can get
Yeah.
through GoFundMe. She knows better than to
Mm.
respond back because that would give her, so she doesn't
There's
respond
some
back.
crazy ass people on YouTube.
Mhm. Yeah,
You know,
and I've
do
worked
you
since
get
I
the
was
emails
15.
like I do where they're
Yeah,
like weird
yeah,
emails?
yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, and she would. I've been working since I was 15. Whoever that fake person is, and I applied for the work permit and everything. I've been working since I was 15 up to last year. And if she doesn't think that I'd much rather be working than having cancer, then she's crazy. So if she wants to give me her
Right?
job and she can take my cancer, then that'd be great. If that's
I will happily give you my breast
yeah,
cancer, Trisha
yeah.
Paytas, if you
Yeah,
want it.
yeah, and it's not
Um,
like they got the whole lump out. The margins were clear, but unfortunately, it showed up in lymph nodes. In the biopsy that they did of the lymph nodes. So, so it's something that I'll have to probably try to maintain on, for whatever. It's not, but I've heard people using the word terminal. My doctors haven't even used that word. Because I think in a way, like we're
no.
all terminal. Everybody's gonna die someday, right?
Pretty
I
much,
mean,
yeah.
yeah, right?
The end result for all of us, we're eventually
Yeah,
all
so
gonna
we're all
die.
terminal, so
Right?
yeah. I mean, these people
Hmm.
who are writing me letters saying, "What do you care? You're not even gonna be around to see it," or. But the thing is that tomorrow they may walk out and get in a car accident and get killed. They might have an aneurysm. So
That's
they've
what I
spent
keep
their
telling
day,
people.
yeah, they've spent their day
Fucking.
harassing somebody they don't even know with ugly, harsh words.
That's why I'm gonna eat that damn cheeseburger. Cause if I get in a car wreck and I'm hungry, when I get
Well,
in a
what do
car
you
wreck,
do,
I'm gonna be
Trisha Paytas? What do
pissed.
you do for other than
If
clone
you can
people? What
do
do
an
you do?
8-hour live streams, you could easily get a job working from home. You are full of it. Who says? Oh wow. Okay, this definitely isn't the real
Of course
Trisha
it's
Paytas.
not.
This is a
Oh
hater
yeah,
for
of course
me.
it's not. Yeah.
Who says I don't have a job?
No, he's talking
Like, did
about
I
me. They're talking about me.
the 8-hour live streams though? I keep getting picked on about the 8-hour live
Me
streams.
too. Yeah.
You and Nitty keep passing. You and Nitty are surpassing me. on
Yeah,
the
but
live
Cray Debbie
stream.
actually surpassed all of us with her 15-hour one, by the way. Not saying she's, but that's crazy. I'm just saying she beat the record.
I don't even want to talk about Cray Cray,
But she did
Debbie.
beat the record, yeah. Oh,
She
in
is
the lymph
definitely.
nodes, you mean Thursday's child? Or the breast state? Because, what I'm having to do is take a estrogen blocker. Because
Does it make your
apparently,
boobs hurt though?
no.
That it doesn't.
Mm-mm. What,
I started
cancer
taking
or
estrogen. Like period, your boobs don't hurt from the
I don't get my
estrogen thing.
period.
Well, I don't either. I take like the depot shot every 3 months, but I just recently started on estrogen pills, right?
No,
My
don't start on
boobs,
estrogen pills. That'll bring cancer to you.
really? My boobs are
Yes.
hurting from the estrogen pills.
Yeah,
They said
don't
my
take
estrogen
estrogen.
levels
You
were
gotta take an
low.
estrogen. What doctor told you to take that?
My gynecologist.
Oh my
And
gosh, see, that's what I was just
ever
gonna
since
say to you. Excuse me, but go ahead and
H-E-B,
reach
you're
out to
finally
my
awake.
landlord, Trista. Guess what she'll tell you? My rent's paid.
Mm-hmm.
You fucking weirdo.
Today is the
You fucking
4th.
weirdo. My rent was paid on the 1st.
6th. I'm
Yeah,
reaching out to your
my rent is
landlord.
paid already, you stupid bitch. Go right ahead. You
Oh my
fucking weirdo.
god.
Hi, HMB. Oh, okay. So,
HMB,
yeah,
you're
don't take
awake.
estrogen, though. You've got to look that up. I'm telling you right now, Bobbles, I said to my doctor, I go, that's amazing that they used to tell women who had gone through menopause to take estrogen. And he said, not
Yeah.
anymore. Not anymore. He said, that is cancer causing.
So I need to stop taking it.
I have to take stuff to block estrogen, any kind of estrogen.
Oosh. Like ever since I started taking it, which was like 3 months ago or 3 weeks ago, my boobies
What's
hurt.
it called?
Mr.
What is it
Bobble,
called you're
it's
taking?
just estradiol.
Okay, because I'm taking
checking HMB.
anastrozole or something. And so this is supposed to be an estrogen blocker. So our body must make estrogen anyway, but they're saying estrogen
They
is
said
bad.
mine was low.
Well, this said this is what I'm taking is to block producing estrogen. Yep. Yes, definitely estrogen blocker. Yep. That's what they told me to
Okay,
take.
so stop taking the
What
estrogen.
eagle's nest? Oh my god. You're such an idiot. I didn't lie about it, you fool. My eyes were so
You also
bad.
lied about
It
the
looked
eagle
like an
nest.
eagle in there. It turned out to be. It was this huge nest, okay, Bobbles? And like even my neighbors thought that it was an eagle in the nest. We thought it was an eagle for like weeks, but it turned out to be a plastic bag.
What the fuck? Trisha Paytas, can you come back? Like, can you leave and come back in your real name? Like
Yeah, I know,
real,
right? Am
your
I
real
peeing?
YouTube
No.
name?
Why does it sound like I'm peeing?
Trisha Paytas was also in Sharon B's chat too, because Sharon B likes Trisha Paytas, which is I'm not shocked about that one.
Oh, does she?
Trisha Paytas is
Why did
a
ask me if I was peeing?
slutty nutcase. Trisha Paytas is a slutty nutcase.
Oh, okay. So
she's
Like
weirdo.
Pamela.
Yeah. She's like a used up groupie for rock bands that were in the 80s and 90s. So something sounds like it's dripping. That's me. That's my turtle tank.
Oh, okay.
It sounds like there's constant running water.
I'm like,
that's me.
HMB? That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's really her. Yeah, that's really her. But now
it's
my turtle tank that's doing the water.
Did you see what Ministry said?
True, my mother had a total hysterectomy in her 30s and refused hormone replacement. She is 81 years old and outlived her 3 younger sisters who all died of cancer, and she smokes. Right? I am so sick of people saying that if you don't quit smoking, you're gonna die early. I had a grandma that
stop taking the hormones.
80s.
Is what she's saying. See? You definitely should have taken
Yeah.
hormones. Yep.
I just went back on it because I thought the
We all did.
the estradiol blocks the hot flashes, but now my boobies hurt.
No,
If
no,
there's any
no.
men on this chat, they're going la 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 la.
La, 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 la.
But my boobies hurt really bad. Mr. Bubbles like put his hand barely on like my right boob, and I was going to kill him.
I'm not gonna lie to you. When I used to get my period and my boobs would hurt right before my period, I used to like that. I used to like that.
What? Okay, you're strange. Just in case no one's told you this, you're strange.
Come on.
Oh wow. Oh my god. Yeah, I think I need to stop taking it because my boobies really hurt. I'm like,
you just gotta look
do
that
I
up.
want to be burning in hell or do I want my tits to be extra sensitive? It's like eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Do I want to burn up and sweat?
Sensitive. Yes, extra sensitive.
Oh, they hurt so bad.
I like it.
I don't even want to touch my own boobs.
Fight up. Oh, sorry.
No, I don't want to touch my boobies. I don't want my boobies. Like, I will donate my boobies. The only thing I'll donate to Sharon is my boobies. I will donate my boobies to her.
Oh, really? Did they? Yeah, I liked it. I don't know. Maybe I'm sick in the head. Nobody listened to me. Nobody oh, it's 420. No, 429. I'm sorry. I missed it. 420.
Were you there when I was playing Sharon's live, like off and on?
Me?
About her. Yeah, were you telling her? Like, were you there?
Yeah. And she's going, Survivor Girl's here. Survivor Girl's here. I'm like, that's Suicide Girl. It's a Suicide Girl. Tracy is unable to love herself. There is no man that is willing to date her. She honestly needs to be evaluated immediately. Why? Because no man will love me? The thing she said about Debbie's daughter is downright sick. I didn't say anything about Debbie's daughter. You know,
let me tell you, Trisha Paytas, you fake Trisha Paytas. A man, if a man will go after Sharon V for sucking on that popsicle like she did and enjoy it and want her,
oh, then I can get anybody.
Survivor Girl can get any man out there.
Oh, Baba, that's so sweet.
Like, there's a bunch of freaky men out in the world, so I guarantee you, Survivor Girl could at least find one of them freaky motherfuckers out there on the internet.
I'm gonna get a push pop and just stick my tongue down.
Oh my god.
Then I'm gonna get a can of good cream and I'm gonna pour it all over my face. And I'm gonna do all kinds
you would
of
get
stuff.
views. That's what Sharon's.
I'm gonna drop cherries down my throat and then choke.
Views.
Drop cherries down my throat and choke.
Sharon started to gag on that fucking popsicle. My husband was
give
like,
myself the Heimlich maneuver on camera.
While she's gagging, my husband is sitting there saying, I'm surprised she has a gag reflex. I'm just like, oh my god.
I couldn't get over it. It was just so terrible. Oh, who's your twin sister, Suicide Girl? Aw, that's sad.
My twin sister is the evilest person on the YouTube. She needs subscribers. Oh my god, we both do.
I think it's talking about you, Bobble.
I know, right?
You are jealous of.
You are jealous of
Sharon's
figure. Yes, we are so jealous.
Yeah.
Hold up. Oh yeah, This is what me and you are fucking jealous of.
Jealous of. With that pasty white tongue. I was like, what the fuck? that Elmer said, "Hey, Kyber."
Oh, it's
That
caught in my
Elmer said,
hair.
"Go,
Ouch.
go check out SD's video." So I went, and the first thing I see is this pasty white tongue. I'm like, "What the fuck?" I wanted to call the. I wanted to tell you I saw a scary story, but it was Sharon. But it was. See now, see
Oh my
that there
god.
what they wrote. That makes me want to delete them. You see what Suicide
No,
Girl just wrote?
don't.
Because I
I
don't
like
like it when they
fucking with
say
these
stuff about
people.
my friends. I could take it
I
when they're
know, I'm the
talking about me,
same.
but I
Oh,
don't
I'll
like it when
block
they say
somebody in a
stuff about my friends.
heartbeat saying something about JC Bear or somebody. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Can I delete
Not.
them?
No. Let me fuck
Can I
with
delete that
them.
comment?
Please.
Oh, Kai Bear's a mod.
No.
Kai Bear's a mod. Kai Bear, can you just delete that
No, no,
one
no,
comment?
no,
And I fucking tagged it
no.
instead. I pinned it instead. What an
Bubbles
idiot I
with that beach ball you're sitting on burst yet. Not yet,
am.
suicidal girl. But
Thank
as
God it's
soon
not a
as it
beach ball.
bursts,
It's a
and
fucking
as
exercise
soon
ball.
as
What are they, stupid?
I know, but as soon as
Don't
it
they know the
busts,
difference between a
Survivor
beach
girl.
ball and an exercise ball?
No, you give these people too much of like credit in their intelligence department. Suicide girl. As soon as it busts, I will let you know because you will find it stuffed down your fucking throat.
I know,
With
right?
me laughing at you as you choke to death.
I just really wish that these people would come as themselves. You
They
know what
don't
I'm
though.
saying? That's the thing.
Suicide
They
girl
don't
have a picture of
realize that
herself.
that's how pussies they are. That's what pussies they are. And I hate to use that word. I really do. But this is the bottom line.
Oh, hold up. The person
They
that's
came,
using
right?
Trisha Paytas is the person that's using Trisha Paytas's name, but her picture.
Yeah.
I probably would be very, very cautious of using her pictures because she watermarks all her shit. If we were to copy this, if we were to turn this in, you could possibly be sued by Trisha Paytas for using her watermark picture. Just letting you know.
Well, not turn my
Most of
live stream
Trisha,
in. She doesn't mean that. She means turn you in. Trisha Paytas.
yeah, the person, the IP number. Oh, I can't click on people's fucking. Fuck,
I
I can't.
know. They gotta
I
bring
can't
that
click on
back.
people's shit. But the fake Trisha Paytas, you have her
I
photo, right?
can't have him. Isn't he
I'm
gay? I
pretty
thought he was
sure.
gay. I'm sorry.
Trisha Paytas has most of her videos and her photos watermarked and copyrighted. So you using her picture and saying her name, well, you can say her name. That's not illegal with YouTube, but you using her
I thought that
picture.
was Ollie in the picture. I didn't know it was Trisha Paytas.
No, that's
I'm like,
Trisha Paytas.
Ollie.
So that Trisha Paytas person that's like acting like that she's Trisha Paytas is probably could get in a lot of trouble for that watermarked avatar picture that she's using. Just throwing it out there. Like we could I could take a screenshot of you using Trisha Paytas's name and her picture in the avatar, get in touch with Trisha Paytas, and she could go after you, and you would owe her a pretty good sum of money for using her watermark picture. Just letting you know. So you're being a dumbass using someone else's picture, and my pictures are also watermarked, so don't go there either.
Oh my god, that was so funny when you said that lady was from the Appalachians.
It
How do you know that
is
shit? Because when you
because
said
I
it, I
watched
was
Soft
like, oh
White
my god, that
Underbelly.
is where it's from.
Yes, me and HB were both like, we both watched Soft White Underbelly. Even Mr. Bubbles was like, that's from Soft White Underbelly. And all his stuff as a photographer is watermarked. So that person using that picture could get in a lot of trouble. And as soon as I called that out, the person stopped and put a picture of a piggy. Like, I really look like a pig, guys.
No, I think no, that was a real picture. No, that was really their picture.
No. It wasn't really their picture. when they first came on, they were like, "This is my fifth grade picture. I'm Bobbles. This is my fifth grade picture," and I
So
was just like,
stupid.
"Oh my god! If you only knew the amount of money he has to spend on suing your ass, you wouldn't fuck with his pictures." Um, and Trisha Paytas also has a good bit of money to go after the fake Trisha Paytas in here. So if they keep
Doesn't
on and
that
keep on,
avatar for Suicide Girl look like Rourke?
Suicide Girl. You never sent me his pictures. You never
Yeah, but
sent
they
me his real
weren't.
pictures.
Look at that evil comment. Now, see, now that makes me hope you get cancer, Trisha Paytas, or not even the real Trisha Paytas, whoever that is.
Hold
That makes
up.
me
Hold up.
hope you get it, because whoever's doing that, oh, she's a pretty girl, Trisha Paytas, but I know it's not you. But whoever
Oh,
wrote
she's
that,
not pretty. She's not pretty without her makeup, I promise you.
oh, Trisha Paytas,
Yeah, she's ugly. Um,
that's a horrible thing to say. I hope
uh,
that somebody, whoever's written that comment, I hope to God that
hold
he
up.
lets you see. Even if it's just a scare and it really doesn't turn out to be cancer, I hope to God he puts that fear in you.
I just took a screenshot to send to Trish, so,
Did you? Oh,
um,
please do. That's a great idea,
yeah,
Bobble.
I'll get in
To
touch with
let her
her.
know what people are saying in her. That's an awesome idea. I never would have thought of that. That is awesome. You know what? Go ahead and screenshot
Yeah,
everything. Here, right here.
I
There's one.
do. I do. Trisha Paytas, the fake Trisha Paytas. Um, you might want to fuck up or fuck off about now.
Yeah, I know,
You
right?
are using a watermarked photo of a watermarked video that is copyrighted, and I'm pretty sure Trisha Paytas would not want to be condoning anything that is anti uh, cancer research, anti cancer survival, anti cancer anything, which is what you are doing. So,
Yeah,
um,
yeah.
you,
That's
you
terrible.
know, whoever you aren't very smart.
Is Mr. Bobble still in the room? Or Kai Bear? Yeah.
He's over there. He's in the bed with
Oh,
me.
okay. Kai Bear,
He's listening.
you can remove that comment, or I could block that person. Should I, or should I let her keep saying stuff?
And you send
But look
Julie's
at Stacey said
boyfriend.
something about Jules. So it's got to be somebody who knows Jules, because see that
This
right
is
there.
Mr. Bobble's hand. Like,
Oh, okay, hi. It's got to be somebody who knows Jules and calls her Julie. Who calls her
um,
Julie though? Who calls her Julie?
I don't know, but that Trish Paytas
That could be
person could
Joe. That
actually
could be
get in a lot
Joe.
of trouble.
That could be Joe.
Uh, I don't know, but either way, they could get in a
Or
lot of trouble.
KT. It could be KT.
It's Humpty. It's Dumpty Debbie.
No, I don't think it's her. I don't think it's her. She wouldn't care
They
about
were on
Jules.
Sharon's too.
And you know what really kills me? And I don't mean to bring up this, person, JWJ. I really don't mean to. But on her community page a week ago, she said that if anybody sees any comments or anybody in any live with that avatar, the JWJ, that it is a
Hmm.
fake, and she has been cloned. This last week on
She has
Byron's
been close.
video, for the that I'm cloning myself, and in Debbie's live stream and a couple
Mm,
of other places, I've seen that avatar. And now suddenly it's not a clone, you know?
um, hold on, I gotta piss, and
Yeah,
I
I'm
will
not
tell you
asking
about.
you. I'm just saying it. I'm just stating it. I'm not asking.
Okay. You
Yeah,
know, I'm
yeah.
kind of like under
I know,
a strict
yeah.
NDA.
And I'm curious to know why you had to have that with her, because that's so, you guys had never said anything.
NDA?
But anyway, so hi Moonchild, hi Aiken, hello. Yes, it's definitely somebody that is something to do with. You know what? In ministry, I appreciate what you were doing. Absolutely, on a particular video that I saw on a different channel. When you made such a good point when you said, "Why didn't you do your test on, your boyfriend's YouTube? You know, she's a mod there. Why didn't she do the test somewhere else instead of why was she trying to test to see if she could delete things on my comment? You know what I mean? And besides the fact, like, why get so mad? The bottom line was I had to get rid of a few mods because I had too many, right? I think I had too many mods, and it was just a matter of that. It wasn't to do with her
Who all
making a
did you
shout out to that person.
erase? Who all
Huh?
did you erase? Who all did you erase from being a mod?
Miss Passion.
That's it?
No, there was a couple of more. I had to. I had too many. And then Spaceman, did you see him on my live stream the other day? And I'm not trying to bash him. I'm really not. But I will tell you something that, you know how I remind myself of? Remember that in Living Color? And the lady would, she had gossip and she goes, wow, you want to hear about this? And then she does go, but you did not hear it from me. Right? Remember? Or whatever it was.
Yeah.
But the thing is, this is that I came across what somebody told me. Somebody pointed it out to me that on his videos from even up to 3 weeks ago, he was bashing me in his older videos with Rachel Reed. And then
I'm confused about Spaceman.
I'm
very confused about him.
Shocked. I did not know that he thought I was so evil. Hi, Marcy. I didn't know he thought I was so evil that I better pray that there's no hell.
Hey, Marcy. I'm very confused about Spaceman. Like, completely confused about Spaceman. I blocked him from my channel.
Me too. Yeah, me too. I had to last night. He was fucking going crazy, like, about Debbie. And I'm saying, look, this is the thing, though. Debbie isn't here. This isn't between me and Debbie. This is between me and your space, me and you, Spaceman. I said, I just need to know why you would be saying I'm a backstabber and I won't confront people face to face when you were in your own video, an old one, with Rachel Reed.
You have my phone.
She's calling me handicapped. She called me handicapped.
I want to show you something, but I gotta find it before I can share the screen with you. Hold on. There's something that confused me.
And he was like not defending me, and he wasn't like trying to even steer it clear. And I'm not saying he should have defended me, but he should have just at least said, that's a little harsh. You know, she didn't get you. I didn't get her banned from Debbie's channel. Me and Debbie don't have it like that. You know what I mean?
Fuck, where is it? There's like, there's something between, fuck, where is it? I hope I didn't delete it. I really hope I didn't delete it. There's something where, fuck.
Is it him imprudently?
No, and I think I deleted it for some reason. It's him and Cray Debbie talking.
He said something that
I can't find it. I don't know where it's at. It's
I might have seen it. What is he saying?
Where they're saying I love you to each other and stuff.
Oh.
Did you see that one?
No, but I did see that he was gonna send her, or she said if he wanted to send her a t-shirt. But that's that's neither here nor there. She's given him butterflies.
But how do you tell somebody? How do you tell somebody if you really want it? I know I can find it, but
I get you. But it's making them both get little flutters. Me and Prudently, Marcy, I didn't even know me and Prudently were in a fight. We weren't in a fight.
We've known each other a week. How are you in love with somebody after a week? Like,
Well, I don't
that's
think
like
did they
weird
say
to
they were in
me within
love,
a
or did
ship.
they say they love each other like friends?
No, they weren't friends. They were like, I love you. He was like, I love you. And she was like, I love you too. Hold on. All right, I got it. Hold up.
All right.
Can I share the screen with you in a
Sure.
minute?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, let me put you
All
on.
right, hold
Yeah,
up.
you think she was sweet HMB, but I'll show you. Hold on.
Hold up.
Didn't take much
Um,
of it all. I just took that one that was too hurtful. I didn't know that she was saying that she
which
thought
is,
that.
it's weird. You can't be in love or tell somebody you love them after knowing them a bloody week. All right, hold up. Let me open
So
another
did I last week.
browser and see if it's there. My drive. Um, let's see. Love. I love you. I've known you a whole week, Mr. Bubbles, but I love you. This is
I
just
know,
weird
but
to
I
me.
think sometimes that kind of stuff is fun for people. It's like a fantasy kind of
No,
thing. You
it's
know what I
weird
mean?
for people to do it. No, it's weird. The whole "I love you" "I love you" word is like you just I don't know. I don't just pass it around.
No, I
But
know, but you know.
hit the share thing.
Okay. Gonna go back there.
This is weird to me. I don't get it. Like you can't.
I
I
don't
don't
see
know.
it.
Maybe
I
I'm
can't
just a heartless bitch.
I
Um,
really
you got it. You got it.
barely
You
read
got
it.
it.
Where is it? I can barely.
Um, it's right there in the middle of the screen, woman.
I know, but I
It
can't. What
says,
is?
you see it now?
Yeah, so that legend has made it. Yeah, I think they just mean casually. I don't mean it. I don't think they mean like love you, love you. Yeah, I think it just means cat.
I don't say love you to anybody. I don't say I love you to
Yeah,
anybody. And that to me is weird. And it's really, really, really weird that yeah, especially a guy, right? Ministry. You don't tell a guy on YouTube that you love him. You don't say love you. I'll email you soon, love you. And if the guy says love you too, beautiful, that's where you go.
I think
I don't know you
maybe
like
they just
that.
meant friends though. It might have just meant friends.
It's still
Yeah,
creepy. It's
it
still
is.
extremely creepy. You don't tell a guy that you love them like that, especially on YouTube or any social media. He lives in Australia, which means they never have met. Um, he was telling her that we were watching her live the other night and spying on her. Um, it's just weird to me. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I'm real weird at telling people I love them. If I tell
I'm just
someone I
like
love
shocked
them,
about
it's
prudently,
gotta
to
be
be honest.
sincere.
To be honest, though, I'm shocked about prudently. When I found those, 'cause I hadn't heard from her, and so that's fine, whatever. If she's busy, she's busy, Um, but
People get busy.
yeah, people get busy. And then I saw
Yeah.
on one of Space Man's older videos from like now it's
Right,
like three,
ministry?
3 or 4 days ago, saying
Mm-hmm.
that I'm crazy. I was slandering him. And then I was just in shock. Like, stay away from her. I'm not even gonna go on her channel. I'm not talking. And then I went and I looked, and
But
as
you've
it
never
appears,
talked down to him about him.
no,
I have
I've
never heard
never
you
ever
say
no.
an
And
ill
she
word
said to
about
him, "Hey
him.
there, spaceman. I saw all the long, horrible comments Tracy made to you." Now, see, I think he was leaving long, horrible comments. She said, "Can I give you a piece of advice? Walk away and don't feel guilty. I am done dealing with all the crazy. You seem like a super good bloke. So stay away from the two girls with all the drama. Wishing you the best. Take care." And then there was
Oh
more,
wow.
and I just
One of
said,
us
I
has to
can't
show
even.
him our tits. either you or me, and you're the unmarried one. One of us has to show him our
No,
tits in order to get him back on
no.
our side.
The stuff that he was saying, and even if you go, like, look, yeah, I couldn't believe it. And then even Nacho Concern was like, oh, I don't think that's got to be a mistake. I don't think Prudently would do that. That's got to be not the real one. So then, I gave
No, Prudently loves you.
no.
She would
Listen to this. Nope.
mm,
Nacho Concern went to that, link, and she said, "Oh my God." She texted me back. She said, "I would be wicked hurt," and because I didn't. That's not all of what she wrote. She wrote a lot more. I'll read you her text message, and I don't care if she knows I'm reading you the text message or not. But I hadn't seen it. Okay, and
but
then when I
Prudently, I
saw
thought, loves
that,
you to death. Like,
no,
you guys
no,
go out in person together, out and
no, we
about with
hadn't
the
met
girls.
yet. We hadn't met yet because I don't get up before noon for sure. But
Yeah, me neither.
yeah, and she always was saying,
I
well,
don't
not
like
if
the
it's
sun.
afternoon. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is
Mhm.
what she's texted me, and I didn't see it till after I saw what was on Spaceman. It says, Tracy, you only hear what you want to hear. You cried about no one's going to these other channels and defending you against my better judgment. I did just that. Against my better judgment, I did just that.
Prudently said that.
Yep. You loved it when Rourke
No.
told you I was defending you to Janice D on Indy's channel. No, I didn't. And she was fighting with Janice D about fucking her saying she was going to call CPS on Debbie. She was.
Wait, you're breaking up. You're not. No sounds coming through.
I got to come back in and then go back out so
Okay,
you
you're
can
good.
finish
You're
him.
good now. I can
Yeah,
hear you. I can hear you now.
right. So let
You're
me go
good.
and finish this. Okay. She said, she
Right,
goes,
finish for your insomniacs.
she goes, you love, okay, so you have missed the whole point exactly of what I discussed with you about Jesus. It's all about a relationship with him, not rules. His gift is free. I'm not going to read your hateful words. Just skimming the text, I can see that is all they are. You misconstrue everything. I really feel so sorry for you, and I truly hope you'll get counseling to see the errors in how you think. Take care. I only wish you well. And now I hadn't seen that. Now, can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can
Can you
still
still
hear
hear me?
you.
Okay, so here's
Is
her next one.
Prudently saying that to you
Yeah,
in the
and
text
I hadn't
message?
seen these, Says, no, you are right. Oh, okay, hold on. Before that, she says, hold on. She goes, before that, Tracy, you are letting these idiots on YouTube destroy you, shaking my damn head. Plus, you are not innocent in all of this. Your videos back to people are laced with hatred. That is why I didn't get involved in the first place. You have got a lot of anger, and I don't know what deep down. People latch on to hatred. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I hear you
Yep,
loud and
people latch
clear.
on
I'm
to
just like,
hatred.
wow.
Yeah, I know. People latch on to hatred and run with it. Debbie is there in a monotone voice, sounding calm as can be in her videos. And you come back spitting nails.
Because
It
she's
makes you look
fucking
good.
high on weed.
And as she's calling everybody a whore, and people don't see truth, they see hate. Those people, if you have never had a
I can't hear you again. You're cut off.
all right, can you
I
hear
hear
me
you
now?
now.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let me finish. Okay, she goes,
I'm
she goes,
shocked at this.
yeah, in your 53 years, then have you thought maybe there's something you need to fix, or you're choosing the wrong kind of people? Don't throw that people have families card out there. I could be single and not seek out one of these freaks out at all. I would not put up with this shit at all. So now you're going to just let cancer kill you because of YouTube drama? Fake people? Girl, you have a daughter. Do you want her to bury you, really? You need to seek counseling if it's still by phone, and maybe support groups are opening up by Zoom. Seek that out. I am your friend and will continue to be your friend, but I'm not bouncing around to these idiots to say anything. They and their stupid little channels of talking crap about people are a waste of time. There is a better relationship to pursue, and that is one with God and Jesus. I'll help you if you want. Yeah, she sounds real righteous.
Judgmental as fuck.
Yeah, right?
I thought
Real
it was
righteous
cool
there.
with you that she was on your side.
Me too,
What made
but I
her
guess
turn?
when she said against my better judgment, You know what I mean?
Wow. Yeah, we us women have definitely a million types of like judgments. So, oh
Yeah,
wow. I
apparently.
thought she
And I didn't
was
even
like,
know she was bashing me behind my back with Spaceman. That was personally to me. I didn't know she was bashing me behind my back to Spaceman. Why is she reaching out to somebody who's been my friend for 3 years and
I I'm
fucking
in
saying that
shock
kind of
over
shit?
this.
I know, me
What the
too.
fuck?
I was in
I thought
shock.
she was like all innocent and sweet and on your side and
Me
had your
too.
back.
Me
Like,
too.
how do you
But
have
apparently it
someone's
was
back
against her
one
better
day and
judgment.
turn?
I can't believe these people think I'm that evil. I mean,
Does
even
she
up.
think that she's gonna get any further in life turning on you with Cray Cray and Spaceman and Rourke and stuff?
I know she's like
She's
crazy,
not
like as
gonna
if
get
Cray has
anywhere.
never done anything wrong. She sat there and both him and she sat there in a live stream calling everybody whores, saying that I was going to go to hell because of my cancer. You know what Spaceman said to me last night? He said, "Well, maybe she said that because you're evil."
Wow.
Yeah.
No, Rourke, Cray Cray is a
No,
wannabe
no, not
slut.
Rourke said it. Spaceman said it. Maybe she said,
Well,
and then you got Miss Passion, right? You got Rourke saying in Debbie's live stream, and this is no offense against Debbie. I know that you can't control what people write because, and he was one of our mods too. So, but anyway, he says that I said to him everything he remember you saw that night that live stream when he was lying all through it, saying I said stuff about JC Bear and I said this and I said that. So he said that
yeah,
I
I
had
told you
called
there about
Byron.
it.
Said I called Byron the N word. So Miss Passion does a video about it. But just
Oh,
that, like, I didn't call him the N word. You know what I mean? Like, that's just so
yeah.
mean. I never,
I am
mean of
so
Rourke.
confused. I am so confused at why they're saying the things they said. What the fuck? I I saw Rourke say that he was done. Where did Survivor Girl go? I'm by myself. Okay, so Survivor Girl's not on here, and then over there is my husband, and he's asleep. He's not. He's snoozing like a baby.
I am not.
Yes, you are. Your eyes were closed.
That don't mean shit.
It does mean shit. It means you're closed. You passed out. What the fuck are you doing? Don't pass out on me, Tracy. You gotta come back. It's your life, so Tracy, you gotta come back. But this is really weird. I thought that hey, you're back.
Wow.
I'm about to give
Bottom line is they're all
you saved
demanding
your life.
that I'm supposed to apologize to this one, apologize to that one. And you know what? If I think somebody deserves an apology, I'll say it. And so I've done those.
Never apologize for your opinion. Never, ever, ever apologize for your opinion. If you say something and you believe in it,
No, but it's not about
then
opinion. It's like if you've said something and you maybe, you after, like, because for me, sometimes I'll lash out and sometimes I'll feel bad about it and then I take the video down. But even like if you take the video down, it doesn't like erase the words. So, if I feel like I should, say sorry, I will.
HMB.
But the thing is that nobody has said once to any of these people, should you apologize maybe to Survivor Girl as well? You know what I mean? Like, I did
I
nothing
haven't
to
seen
Byron.
anything like that. I've
Why
never seen
Byron?
anybody say, maybe
No,
you should apologize to Survivor Girl. I've never seen anybody say that.
nobody.
Ever.
No, nobody. Not prudently. Not, the only one? No, Tiffany. Tiffany did. Tiffany said it. Yeah.
I don't, what is their agenda? What do you
I don't
think their agenda
understand.
is?
Yeah, I don't
With
understand,
their,
like, especially with, that person I know you get a truce with, but I don't understand. Like, because to me, it seems like pretty obvious that if a week ago that avatar was a clone, and it's been a
It,
clone, so according to them, the whole time. According to them, the whole time. She said she'd never go to any live streams using that avatar because that was their channel one. Now suddenly, that avatar is, their what she's going around in, and it's not a clone, and nobody says, "Hey, she said last week it's right in her community page that could be a clone. If it comes around, don't listen to it." Now it's like, "Thank you for sticking up for me. I'll text you so you know it's me. I don't want using that avatar." To me, when somebody comes out saying Survivor cloned herself, and that's what Byron made a video about, which I don't understand. I never did anything to Byron.
ooh, romantic Chucky said Miss Passion the race baiter.
Yeah, and you know something? She also said something about you in her video.
What'd she say about me?
Something about I used to like her, but blah blah blah. I can't remember exactly. I try not to even
No,
really
go ahead
listen.
and remember. Say what she said. Go ahead and
No,
remember.
go
Say
look
what
on
she
her
said.
channel. Go. Oh, is it still
I don't
there?
watch her. I don't know what her channel is.
Miss Passion.
Hold up.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look.
It might be in the
Wait.
live streams never end, or it may not even be.
That's
Up
a lot.
anymore.
If it's in a live stream, I'll never.
No,
Wait,
it says live
say it.
stream. Bottom line is, I didn't do anything to either one of those people.
I am so the furthest from fucking racist.
You are so what?
I mean, the furthest from a racist bitch. That's for sure.
Don't
Mr.
leave that
Bubbles
crack.
isn't even
Is
white.
Kyber still here? Is Kyber still
Wait,
here?
Tiger's in here?
Oh,
Tiger,
Kyber.
are you here?
No, I said
Oh,
Kyber.
Kyber knows about it? Crap, Debbie.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I know Miss Passion and Byron. Byron's a black guy and she's a white girl, so, but she can't say anything about me because my Mr. Bubbles is not a white man, so I don't know what she's talking about.
It was just something about
She said I
like
was?
you. No, she didn't say that. No, she was just something.
I was like,
no.
how the hell am I racist when my husband isn't even fucking white?
No, she didn't say that. No, she didn't.
Oh, I'm like, he's over there, and he's not white.
Yeah, no.
I know she did a parody of me one time about the piercings and stuff. You know,
I didn't know that. She's pretty funny when she does parodies.
Other than that, she doesn't have anything else to rag on me about. You know, I can't control their people's thoughts. If they like me, they like me. If they don't, they don't. They don't like me and they do parodies on me. Have fun with it. Kumbaya. You know,
I'm not, and I'm not trying to flip flop or anything. Why is that? Wait a minute. I don't want to get that. No. I don't want that up either. Oh gosh. I'm trying to just not. Sometimes you tap them and you want to not have them on pin, but then they pin and you're like, I didn't mean to do that. The thing is this is that
Mexican? No.
No, I don't think she's Mexican. I mean,
Debbie's not Hispanic, no.
This thing though, I really thought that Nitty's ending to, on his live stream, I really think that was a good thing. And that's why, first of all, I don't think that Sharon V's response to it was good at all. I mean, when she's seeing that everybody's getting along, people who haven't even gotten along before, or
Nitty's not even racist. Nitty's baby mama is white.
Oh no, not about racist. I'm not talking about race. I'm talking about.
I thought you were talking about. I was like, Nitty's baby mama is white, so he's not even racist.
I'm talking about hating. You know what I mean? Where it's like, her response video that she came out with there for like a minute, whatever, with the pasty tongue. That wasn't appropriate for the time. It just made her look more worse because he was having this really good moment, more than a moment on his channel right there. I mean, I got tears in my eyes and goosebumps. I know you're not as emotional as me, Bobbles, But
I know. I'm sorry.
you know,
I don't know how to
but
be
I'm saying, like, I
emotional.
get moved by stuff by that. Literally, even if it's just YouTube or if it's that fucking Sesame Street Live, I don't care, right? I get moved
You
by
say
shit.
Sesame Street Live.
Yeah. It's like when I took my daughter to see Sesame Street Live, I was so happy that I could bring her to see Sesame Street Live, you know?
Oh my
And
god.
I loved Sesame Street growing up. That Sesame Street was my
The
consistent
live though.
access. I know it. I do show my face, Mark. Actually, go through my videos. I love the Muppet Show too. Go through my videos. Do show my face, Mark. Do you?
Yeah, she does show her face. We all know
Yeah,
what Tracy looks like. Yeah, she shows her
exactly.
face.
Yeah,
She's
I
like,
do.
she's singing in one. She's
Yeah,
talking in her convertible in another. Um, Lord, I've seen Tracy what she looks like a lot. Tracy is 100% beautiful in my opinion.
thank you, Bobbles.
Um,
I think you are too. I think you're beautiful inside and out. And I know
I
that
don't deal with ugly people.
they have a problem with you and I, but for the most part, from what I see, they can call you and I haters, but I've never ever seen whoever's doing what they're doing to me or to you. I've never seen either one of us come out and say as ugly as shit as those other side, whoever's on that other side. I don't know who it is, and I'm not
Mhm.
pointing fingers, but whoever it is that has to hide behind fake names and fake
And
avatars
fake
because they
avatars. No
avatars,
picture whatsoever.
yeah,
I
and they
hate
never come
that.
up, yeah.
I
And the thing is
hate
this,
when people do that shit and they don't have a picture of themselves. They're not coming up on the panel and showing themselves on camera. It's like you don't have a dog in the fight of who looks better than who
but
when you
even
don't show yourself.
regardless of that, to me, it's so indicative of a pussy. Like I might have cancer, but they're scared, still
Oh,
scared of
ministry.
me
Thinky
because
ministry.
they won't. Thank you, minister. They still won't fucking show who they are, their face, because
Nope. And
even
they
with
won't.
cancer, they
They
know
won't.
I'd kick their fucking ass if they were in front of me.
Exactly. Hey,
Oh my
fake
god,
Stewie.
man, they'd be done. They don't even
Exactly.
know.
Exactly.
You know, they
Exactly.
don't even. I mean, maybe they do know, and that's why they fucking have to be so, you know, fucking hiding so much. Because if I ever knew exactly who they were, if they went too
HMV.
overboard and crossed the line, I wouldn't tell a soul I was coming for them, and I wouldn't tell a soul that I knew exactly who they were. I'd just be there, and I'd be the last
Mhm.
face they saw, and that'd be the end.
Right?
Yeah,
Right? That's the way I am.
yeah.
Play it, Nitty, that Lisa coming for Nitty and saying that, oh, people are going to call Child Protective Services on Nitty. I'm like, no, people aren't.
Who even says
You
that shit?
are.
You know what I mean? That's fucking. Who even says that kind of shit? You know?
Karen's like her. And I'm sorry, Karen F. You just reminded me of it. Hey, Karen F. I'm so sorry I said that.
Is that Karen F or
Fuck.
Karen? Isn't there two Karens? Oh,
There's,
Karen
I
F.
know 3 Karens. Yeah, I know 3 Karens on my
Yeah, there's
show.
a couple of them. You ever
Um,
notice that there's never anybody named Karen on any of the like sitcoms or anything? Or I can't even think of a Karen in any movies
oh my
either.
God, it's gotta suck to be named Karen right now, because Karen
Yeah,
is like literally
I've always
every
hated that
white
name.
bitch that
And no
is
offense,
against
Karen. No offense, Karen. I'm gonna tell you,
diversity.
the bully when I was younger, her name was Karen. Karen Rio. Karen Rio was her name. And fucking, I still remember my friend, tricked me to go over there. And this Karen Rio, fucking,
Karen
like,
F, I'm so sorry
yeah,
that you're named
yeah.
Karen.
I always just like the name Karen. I'm so sorry. Could you change your name? Do you mind? I'm sorry.
Do you mind to change your name now that
Yeah.
like the whole diversity world has said that
Yeah.
Karen's
Pick whatever name you ever wanted. Like if it was Amber or if it was like, like Mercedes or Desiree
like
or
every
something.
soccer mom named Karen right now is changing her name to like Jennifer or Amy.
Any of it. Yeah. There's been Jennifers. There's been Amy's. I don't even know a famous Karen except for Karen Black, and her eyes are crooked. You ever seen her? Yeah, Karen Black. She was
Oh,
gotta be one of the worst.
I've
Maybe you
never
know
heard
what?
of
She was in
her.
that movie. Oh, where she brought the doll home from like some Africa or some island or something, like a little native doll, and like a voodoo doll, and it would come awake. I know a stripper name. All right, let's do it. Let's give you a stripper name.
Oh no, Karen wants a stripper name. Okay,
Let's
so it's
think of a
supposed to
good
be
one.
it's supposed to be like your first pet in the street that you grew up on. That's supposed to be your stripper name.
Diamond. No. How about Mercedes? How about Mercedes?
Um, I don't
Mercedes.
know. Mercedes is
Destiny.
overdone as well. Um,
Destiny. How
no,
about
not
your Cardi B?
Destiny.
Just be Cardi B. No, sir. Hi,
Cardi
Dominic.
B is overdone. Hey,
I know it is
Dominic.
overdone.
Yeah, Cardi B is definitely
And so be
overdone.
dry ass USSAY. Instead of wet ass. Nobody wants to be that. Come on, Karen. Break
How
it
about
out. Woo! We got Dap in the house.
oh my
She's
god, I would suck. Okay, cinnamon. Okay, stick it cinnamon. Mention
Cinnamon
came up
Toast
with
Crunch.
cinnamon.
I
I
have
can't think
Cinnamon
of
Toast.
one.
You know what? Cinnamon Toast Crunch flavored creamer I bought the other day.
Well, she says her name is more a pimp name, so
Huggy Bear.
let's go. Nah, we should call Karen the pimptress. How about
How about
the
Kaz?
pimptress?
How about Kaz? In England, if your name is Karen, they would call you Kaz. That would be your nickname, Kaz.
Yeah.
If your name was
What
Gary,
you
you'd be
want,
Gaz.
Karen? You, you want the pimptress or you want Cass? The Cass.
Yeah, well, you know that, Bobos. Yeah, because we're both actually dual citizenship. Yep.
hmm
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I still, they got away with that. They've done away with it though, right? So if you came over here in 1986, you are grandfathered in.
But like, so my daughter, are you saying okay? Because me and my daughter were trying to figure this out. With me being dual citizenship, did she apply for it, or did she have to apply for it when she was younger, or go to school? See, I had to go to school there at least for an amount of
Yeah,
time and
yeah, I
take an
went to
oath to
school
the
in
queen.
England.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
So if she hasn't renewed her visa, her passport since 1986, she doesn't have dual citizenship.
Well, she wasn't even
Uh,
born in 1986. I was only
yeah,
18.
they've done away with it.
Yeah,
They've done away
she
with
was.
it.
Is that crazy? Yeah, that's because of
So
that whole what is it? What was it called? The union. When they had to pay for all those other countries. They drained their medical system and shit. Kaz,
yeah,
yeah, that's exactly what
there's
it was. My cousin Gary, we called him Gaz, and if your name was
bad.
Sharon over there, they called you Shaz, and Karen Kaz. Yep. My Barbara, she was Babs. Yep. Which that's over here too, right? Yeah. Let me
Is
think of
there anybody that's in England right now on in the chat?
I loved
What is his
England.
name? Is
Loved
it
it.
Iris Elba
You
that
remember
does
99 ice creams, right?
no. I
No.
moved here when I was 11. I don't remember much
Even
about
if I was
England.
11, I still would remember 99 ice cream because the flake
I
bar.
remember stuff
Oh
like
my,
EastEnders I remember watching things with my gran. I was a little girl when we left England and
Well, you
came to
said
the
my gran,
States.
so that's English. My gran. Yeah.
Yeah, my gran.
Uh, I
I don't
love your
remember too
gran.
much about England, but where I'm from is called Tamworth, Wilnecote. If
Yep.
anybody knows where Tamworth, Wilnecote is, that's where I spent until I was 11 in
Is that the
1996.
south? Is it near the water or no?
No, it's towards like the east. Like if you
Mhm.
see, like England is like one of our United States, right? England is small. So if you look at the map of England and you go towards the east, I would be
Mhm.
east.
Okay.
Um, yeah. Like when I die, if someone could take my ashes
And
to
bring them
the
back.
edge of Dover and just let them fly
In
at the edge
England?
of
I
Dover,
couldn't hear what you said. Where did you say?
in Dover, England, the edges of the like the cliffs of Dover, England, where the
Oh,
ocean
that's nice.
meets.
Yeah, that
It's
castle.
very,
Yeah.
very it's very rough. The ocean is very rough where it meets the land. If
Hmm.
someone could take my ashes to the edge of Dover and let them out, I would be happy.
That would be great,
um
right?
yeah, I don't remember much about England. I went to London maybe 4 or 5 times with my gran. We went to like Holland and Belgium, Germany. We traveled around like on like the ferries that go from the edge of England over to Europe, where Holland and Finland and or
I wanted
Holland
to
and
do that.
Belgium is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because you can just take the ferry, right?
yeah. I got so sick. The only thing I remember from the ferry rides over to there, I was so sick, so sick.
I wanted to go to the
Um,
Dire Straits in Amsterdam when I was living there when I was 16, and nobody
I
could
remember
like
Amsterdam.
really. I wanted to go there. I'd still like to go there.
Yeah, we went to Amsterdam. I pretty much like. Well, my grand had a lot of family because she was from Germany, so we traveled a lot around Germany.
Mhm.
Um, but I was so young, I don't remember where exactly I've been. I just know I've been a lot of places in Europe.
That's great.
Um, my grandparents on the other side were Finnish and Swedish. Like my hair, like my black hair is actually
Yep.
dye. I'm actually
Oh,
really,
you're
really
blonde?
blonde. Hmm.
Really?
Yes, I am very,
Wow.
very, like my
Do you have any
arms are
pictures
very.
of like from when you were blonde? I can't picture you
Um,
blonde at
Let me
all.
see. Hold up. Let me
I
see
think
if I
it's
can
because of
find
your
some pictures.
eyebrows are brown. So to
I
me,
dry them.
you
I draw them on.
oh,
Yeah,
you do a
I'm.
great job.
I'm actually very, very blonde. Let
You
me
do a great
see if I
job.
can find some pictures of me blonde. I'll be a lot skinnier in these pictures too. Um, the last time I could think of that I was blonde, I was very, very thin. Let me see. I'll tell you when to share them. Hold on. But yeah, I'm naturally like white blonde. Like you
We got a
can't even
nice
see
group
the
in
old
here.
hairs.
I was just looking through.
Mhm.
We got a nice group in here. Minus the troll. See, and that says, well, Moonchild. Where'd Moonchild go? I love Will and Grace. Oh my God, did you ever see? Did you
Moonchild's
watch
one of
Will and Grace?
mine. Mm-mm, I never
Oh my
have.
God, you never watched Will and Grace? Oh my God, Bobbles. It was so funny. There was an episode where um Jack was trying to act like, he hadn't told his mother he's gay. And
Mm-hmm,
obviously he was gay. So
mm-hmm,
he has Karen. No, he wanted Grace to act like she was, his girlfriend, or was, they were gonna get married, something like that. And oh yeah,
Yeah.
so Karen got all mad. Oh, if you've never seen it, then you don't even know who I'm talking about. But you guys in the room now, right? Karen, who got all mad. There you go. There's a Karen in a sitcom. There you go. Karen in a sitcom. Karen from Will and Grace. Yeah, so funny. She's iconic. Really, and she doesn't even talk like that in real life. Isn't that crazy? That she was able to
Hmm.
pull that off and like totally match that. You know who else didn't talk like they did? Was the mother from Roseanne. I
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I used to like. I'm telling you. You know what I was thinking of the other day, and I'm a little more. What's the word I'm trying to think of? Uh, like me and Bobbles, we get a. Somebody asked me, Bobbles, have we been
But
friends for a really long time?
no, we haven't.
Oh, we haven't, but that's what they thought because the way we are. Isn't that funny? I think we
That's
still we
funny.
differ together, but we don't argue. I think No,
No, I mean,
no.
we talk
Not
shit,
that they
but I
see it.
mean,
Not that they see. Not that they see. Let's just say that.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
it's
find these
subtle, and
pictures
we
of
blow
me.
over it. But we're learning to know each other. That's what it is.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
we're both good people, and we've got a good group. And I'll tell you, I'm just gonna go right back again to Frank Knitting tonight. I thought that
I have a
was
lot of tattoos, by the way, because I keep going
there's
through
I
all
love
these
to hear
damn
the stories
pictures.
behind them. I looked at it when you held your hand up. I'd love to see them closer and you to tell the story behind them, and I'll zoom in. Love it,
Oh my
love it.
god, I have a lot of tattoos.
And I think people they think of tattoos as tattoos, and if you think of tattoos as tattoos and just a mark on your skin or something, then they can easily be
No, they got
dismissed. But if you
stories.
think of them as a story, yeah, when you think of them as a story, that's when it becomes addictive because it's a way to express your story through something that you
Hmm.
picked out yourself. Nobody wrote it, but it's almost like writing your own story, but in one picture. Like if a picture paints 1,000 words, you know?
I don't know why I have like, I don't know why there's
Nightmares,
so
Carly.
many. Let me see if I can find them on here on my laptop because I have so many pictures. It's not even funny.
Yeah,
Um.
me too. I realized I had a lot of
Uh.
screenshots the other day. A lot of screenshots.
uh
I'm the
I have
screenshot
a
wizard.
ton.
I
I have a ton of fucking screenshots,
know,
but
right? Aren't they crazy? Then when I'm trying to
I'm
make a
trying to.
video with them, I'm like, I can't see them. So I'm like, click, click, click. And then I look, and they're all this, like, pretty much basically I've already made a video with them. I got to just delete them, get rid of them. Come on, it doesn't mean anything. It's not, sentimental or anything. You
I
know?
have a lot of. I have a lot of pictures of Tommy D with a dildo or
Oh
Tommy
my
UFO,
goodness.
not Tommy D.
But
Sorry,
I
Tommy
know,
D.
and you know something. But you have to understand that I feel like our friendship, like me and Tommy, is different than what occurred with you two. So that way, we'll always disagree. Not that not that I don't agree with what happened between you and him was, went awry. And I do see what you're
Mm-hmm.
saying. I absolutely do. But going no further, just like you with Jules, you know,
Mm.
going, not that I have a truce with him and we've ever spoken out. It's just how I feel
Yeah, I know.
inside that I do know that you know, like before you came into my lives and before I went into yours, he was a friend before. So he hasn't done, he's done things I don't like, but he hasn't done anything
Now
that
you
would
know
end
his
my
true
friendship with
colors.
him. But
I
yeah, right.
love to. Yeah, I love to see people when something happens and how they show their true colors.
But they
During
may be true
whatever
colors,
happened.
but they change. You know something? I think that a leopard may not change their spot, but
Mm.
some people can be like, what is it when somebody can adapt to the environment behind them, like a chameleon, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So they adapt to the environment that, that that they're in. And I think a lot of us adapt. We may not, I think because we're tolerant, where Bobbles, you're not as tolerant as most people. And I think that people admire that in you
That I'm not
because
tolerant?
not tolerant, yeah, that you tell the truth. Like you don't care if it seems like where you don't care if the masses like you, the masses do because you don't care. Where
I don't know
some
how to
people,
care.
no, it's not in a bad way. It's in a good
Mm.
way because you bring out, and even if it's something, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat this here. There's times,
You don't have to
right?
sugarcoat with me.
I'll see in myself. I'll say something that I normally wouldn't say on your live stream. You know what
Mm.
I mean? But I don't. I'm not. You know what I mean? Like it's not that
You're
it's
okay to
you.
say
I'm
what you
not
gotta
blaming you.
say.
I'm just saying I can speak the truth, my true feelings. Like I don't have to fake things. And even if okay, so well that makes you a rotten bitch. No, it doesn't because if I'm only saying it like okay, I do think it's wrong and Sharon V is floating, and why the fuck is she eating Haagen Dazs? Right,
Yeah, right.
right. Now I don't go
Oh,
around
share the
everywhere
screen
and
while you're
say
talking. While you're
that.
talking, hold up. Like share the screen. I want to show you guys my
Okay,
son on his
okay.
wedding day. I gotta show you guys my son. He is absolutely
Do I need to go in the back and click accept? Yeah. Okay.
whatever you do to let it to go on the thing. Like
Okay.
this is I just want to show everybody my son. He's so I love him. I love my son so much.
Oh my
Mm.
god, that he's blonde. He looks Irish.
Well, I'm like literally white. Like my hair color is literally white, like bleach
Wow, you
white.
guys look a lot
Um,
alike.
but that's my son, and
Oh my
he
god, he
has
looks
a lot of
sweet. But you
problems.
guys don't get along, right? He looks sweet though.
We get along. There's just something in particular that comes between us, but
I mean,
he's my son, and I love him. He does have a he does have a mental illness that he's struggling with. He does have an addiction to drugs that
hmm
he struggles with. So when I come at Sharon and I come at Maddie and Gerald and I come at, addicts in particular, and I say, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Why are you giving them money? Why are you giving these addicts money? It's because I'm coming from a place where I know that if you give these addicts money, what they can do.
right.
Um, and so
And
I'm
how
not a
is he
mean
doing now?
bitch.
Is he doing good now, or do you want me to remove it? Tell me when you want me to remove it. If you want me to
Oh, I
remove
could
it,
stop it at any time.
oh,
He's
okay,
he's
okay.
doing better now. He's doing better. He gave me a grandson. My daughter
hmm
gave me two granddaughters, and my son gave me a grandson. And he's doing better. He is, he's not slamming beers like he used to slam beers, and he's not,
How old is he?
you know, he is 23 now.
Oh, my daughter's I think 26. Or, wait a minute, she was born
Hmm
25. She's 25. He is
My
very
daughter is
handsome.
older than he is. But he is my pride and joy. He is, I love him more than life itself. I love my daughter and my grandkids more than life itself. So,
Yeah.
when I am very, very, very mean to Sharon, when I am mean to Maddie and Gerald, when I am mean about addicts, right, Kai? He does look like me.
He does.
Um,
Looks exactly, yeah.
when I sit there and tell Sharon you're a scammer and you're lying, and you're scamming for fucking weed and heroin money and stuff like that. This is where I'm coming from because I know, and I know coddling him is not gonna help. And I know that coddle, like these people that coddle Sharon and they coddle Maddie, doesn't help. You have to.
I hear you,
You
but
have
you
to
know what? You have to compare her to you because she's the same age as you, isn't she, Sharon?
Yes,
Right.
yes.
So
I don't
his
want my
story
son
is
her age
totally
doing the
different.
shit.
Right. His story is totally different from hers. You are a responsible adult, and as am
Hmm.
I, as are a lot of people. And she's going around sucking on a popsicle. And here's the thing, though: does she have any kids? If she doesn't have any kids, I can see that, possibly she has that. And, and it's not, it is her bad in a way, but she doesn't make the end decision. Those people who send that money to her, they do that. Some of them might do it. Some might do it anonymously and do it because maybe they have a kid that maybe OD'd on something and they feel like
But
it's
I don't
helping
want these
them.
people. I don't
I
want these people
understand you, but
sending
it's
her
not about,
money.
I get what you're saying, right? But it's not about how it makes her feel to them. It's about how it makes them feel. Like, and if it makes
But when
them
they
feel,
send this money to her, it's like they're sending this money to my son. It's like they're saying, "Here's $20. Go
I see what
ahead
you're
and
saying.
fucking
I
drink
absolutely see
beer,
what you're
smoke
saying.
weed, and shoot up your
Absolutely.
fucking shit."
Right. I see what you're saying. Absolutely see what you're saying. You know what? That's important. That's an important thing that is a personal, that it would affect somebody, how it would affect somebody personally that a lot of people don't know. See, I didn't look at it the way you just said. I did. I heard people say, oh, you could kill them. But I didn't look at it as if I was a parent of a child that had a problem. I didn't look at it that way. You should point that out in your next live stream. So that way,
But
when
I
that
don't want
clone
people
comes,
to feel sorry for me because of
no,
my
it's not
son.
feeling sorry for them. It's opening their eyes. It's the same thing with, ministry and any other person that has and Nitty tonight that has opened my eyes to things. It makes them a better person, Bobbles, and you have something there to contribute so that when Sloan or anybody else is sitting there and they're saying, why do you keep talking about her? Why do you get, and now, but this is the thing, you, you're not defending yourself by saying it. You're telling me something that I never thought of. So the next time somebody says Bobbles is a hater, and which I always was like, Bobbles isn't a hater, but the bottom line is now I can say it with conviction because I won't feel like I'm not because I felt when people would call me a hater because of my support for you, I didn't know how to respond, and that's not it's because I just knew I liked you. Hearing your story confirms why I felt that that you had a reason for what you're doing,
I'm not
and I
trying to
think,
be a hater to Sharon and the
oh, but
people
you're
that
not a
send her
hater. You're
money.
not a hater. You're not a hater. But you could
I'm
appear as
just,
one. But what you
I do.
said makes sense to people, including myself, who never put myself and I'm a person who is always, I'm pro putting yourself in other people's shoes, but unless some situations are pointed out to me, like dumbing it down
Oh,
for me,
Sharon,
not
thank
even like
you.
that. But I'm saying that is totally, something that I never, because my daughter doesn't do that, so I didn't put myself in that position. I can't put, I didn't think about it. That's what I'm trying to say. And I understand now.
It's,
Totally.
yeah, it's hard. Like every time I see somebody send sharing a $10 or even a $5 super chat, I am sitting here thinking, this
As
bitch
a
is out of
parent,
her mind. Yeah,
as a
this
parent,
bitch
yeah,
is not in her right mind. This bitch is taking the super chat and it's going towards what goes in her arms. And I could only imagine what my son would have done if
yes,
he had a YouTube channel.
oh yeah,
I can only imagine my son would have probably overdosed if he had a
yeah.
YouTube channel and he had all these people enabling him.
Never tell him about it, right?
You know, I
Yeah.
mean, I come from Sharon thinks I'm so mean. These people think I'm a bully, and they're so wrong of what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get you guys to not give her one single penny. Don't
It's
give
not for
Maddie
her, but
or
for the people who
Sharon
love her.
a
Yeah.
don't give Maddie a single penny. Don't give Sharon a single penny because you guys don't know. Because they have moms and
Yeah.
dads and parents and sisters and brothers that care about them. That if you know what, if they can't get the money, that means that they can't
There's a chance.
possibly overdose.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's a chance.
And when
Yeah.
you're giving into them, you're helping them. You
I'll tell
know,
you what, Nitty was on your channel one night and he said Manny would have been gone already home or something if it
he would
wasn't
have,
for
yes.
Tom Reed and then Gerald came coming along. And that is the truth. With the very first time that I
Yes,
saw Maddie
it's
being
true.
interviewed, she was fresh faced. She was cold. You could tell she was cold. But, something had happened. It was pretty, recent that she'd been left down there but it's really about being closer to the drug, I think, for them. And, but she looked like possibly she was going to be, she might change her mind. It might have gotten even colder for her and she might have gone home. And and even if it isn't that way, I like to think it was going to be that way, you know? And now when I see people make fun of her teeth, I think to myself, that was one of the things that everybody was saying was how beautiful her teeth were in that first video. And I think,
I am.
it's a small thing,
Yeah.
but I just think about that.
I don't talk about this on my channel.
Yeah.
I don't let people, I don't let people know the personal side of anything about me on my channel.
I appreciate
But
you talking
I
about it.
guarantee you, I guarantee you, if you're the one that sent that $20 for my son to overdose, I'd hunt you down. You would not like me at all.
And it seems like Sharon has a lot of love for her mom. She's mentioned her a lot. And I don't know that if she realizes, even herself, how much of a personal involvement you have and how much in common, actually, you have with her own mother. Even though you guys are the same age, right? It's still the same feeling. And who would visit her mother if she died? And so all those people who are giving to
Nobody.
her, right? Nobody. Yeah. And I don't think she realizes that. You need to tell her that, Bobbles, because you know what? It's a beautiful sentiment. As harsh, not as hard. It's not even harsh. It's a beautiful sentiment. It
If I
really is.
did a video talking about how my son and what I've gone through with him, with his drug use and his, my son's also, bipolar. I think he's more on the, hold on a second. I think he's, I gotta pee.
Okay. You know what? I kind of do too. So I'll wait for you and then you cover for me.
Okay.
Or either way. Either or. I can go first. You can go first. Who's got to go first?
How fast do you pee compared to how fast I pee? I've
I can
gone
pee pretty
twice
fast.
since we've been on here.
Oh, then you're pretty fast because I never even saw you leave.
I'm a super pisser. Wait, Mr. Bubbles is asleep. He's like, oh, I can't turn the camera. He's like in the bed asleep.
Don't show us him that.
He
That'd
would
be
be
sad.
so mad. He
He
would be
would
like,
be so
why did you
mad.
show me asleep?
I
Okay, I'll
know.
be right back.
Okay. All right. She's fast because I really didn't even see her leave. Yeah. Right, Karen. And the thing is too, you're cooking pizza, HMV, is that I myself, I never, thankfully, thank the Lord, and I'm not even saying never because I never know what the next day may bring, but to hear it put in the way Bible just did is so eye-opening. You know what I'm saying? And um, I do, my friend, she's my neighbor, and she goes through that with her daughter, and she actually had a son, who ended up passing away, and I feel so badly for her because it's like I remember Adam Walsh. You remember Adam Walsh, the one that had gotten kidnapped and then beheaded? His mother was on this talk show, and they were asking her questions, and she said, I could never describe how it is. And I put this to different situations, not just hers, not just Adam Walsh's mother. But she said it's like trying to describe a color that somebody else has never seen, and that is how somebody else's story really is. It's like trying to describe to them a color that they haven't seen, All right, now
Go
I'm going to pee,
pee.
so now you take over.
Go pee.
All right. Okay.
Oh, us old ass women gotta pee on a regular basis. Wait, don't they make diapers for us women? I'm not old enough to wear diapers yet. I can still make it to the toilet before I piss on myself. H&B says, yeah, I swear I had such a busy day. Yesterday I had, all I had was Snickers and my dew. I'm about to, you know what, H&B, microwave something or send him. Is McDonald's open yet for breakfast? H&B, tell your hubby to go to McDonald's for breakfast because they're awake. My hubby over there, he's passed out. So I think I'm going to leave him like that. Even when I get off of here, I think I'm going to kind of tuck myself into the bed and not say anything and go to sleep like that. And when he wakes up, he's going to be so pissed off that his arm hurts, his shoulder hurts, his neck hurts because he passed out like that. I'm going to be like, oh, I'm sorry. Are you in pain? I know how that feels to be in pain. I'm sorry, sweetheart. You're cooking a pizza. I can't put anybody's I'm clicking on you guys, like clicking on you guys' comments, and it's not going up because it's not my channel. But I always have a good day when I eat pizza for breakfast. Karen said, "No shit, right?" I'm cooking pizza. We don't have a McDonald's. You don't have McDonald's? I thought McDonald's was like a H&B. They have McDonald's in Japan. Like Lisa told us that much. I'm cooking pizza. We don't have a McDonald's. We have a bar and a post office. Shit. If I if I lived in a little town, I would be a post office with a bar that sold like McDonald's breakfast like till 12 a.m. I would rack up in the money for that. I really would. Oh, I should turn the camera on him sleeping, shouldn't I? Hold on.
No.
Hold on. He's gonna kill me for this. Y'all see him?
Y'all see him. She said, you all see him. Oh my God. I can't believe you did it. HMV said the same thing too. No, don't.
He won't check this.
Oh my God. I like
He won't
Burger
check
King.
this. He won't ever know that I did.
I had like Burger King the other day. Burger King breakfast I had. I like McDonald's breakfast. I like any kind of breakfast, quite frankly.
No, HB, you cannot tell him. No,
Don't
no,
tell him
no,
that.
no, 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 no.
It's so funny.
No.
Do you remember that song by Lisa Lisa? The day started with a da-da-da on our way home. A hit.
Mhm.
Oh my god, no way. Okay, you guys. Lisa Lisa. You guys don't know Lisa Lisa.
When you were probably listening to Lisa, I was listening to like The Cure and Susie and the Banshees. So
Yeah,
yeah.
but so you're like how many years younger than me though? Almost 10, right?
How old are you?
53.
I'm 45, so we're like what, 7 years apart?
8, yeah, 8. 8 years.
I'll be
Locked
46
in
in the beginning of September.
I love Lisa Lisa. I'm sorry, you guys.
No, HB, you are not telling him, woman.
But not
No,
Lisa Lisa like you're Lisa Lisa. This
yeah,
one.
but he's younger than me. Mr. Bubbles is like 2 years younger than me. I'm robbing the cradle. I'm
I
being a
like a
pet.
younger guy myself. I didn't see him. Let me
Yeah, they're
scroll back.
supposed to be like stamina and shit, but he ain't keeping up with the stamina shit.
No, it's not about like the stamina, but it's like even though it's not. You know what? Let me rephrase that because I dated somebody who was the same age as me.
Both mine do ministry, my
feel
husband and
giddy.
my dog snore.
They made me feel giddy. You know, I like feeling giddy when I'm like in love, like frolicking together and shit.
Aww.
You
Oh my
know?
god, that's the best feeling when you first fall in love, when you're falling in love, when you first meet a guy, everything's so perfect.
You're
Y'all
like
are fucking over there,
frolicking,
fucking over
giggling,
here.
giggling like a fucking schoolgirl. You know? I
Me and
love
Karen
that.
are both Virgo. Are you a Virgo, Karen F? We're both Virgos.
Oh, you're a
He's
Virgo?
so passed out. Yeah,
My
I'm a
mother's a
Virgo.
Virgo.
We're supposed to be
She was a
like
Virgo.
nice people. Virgos are supposed to be nice people. I'm nice. I
My
just
mother
don't put
wasn't
up with
that
certain
nice.
shit.
My mother wasn't that nice. I think your birthday
Mine
was
wasn't
the 6th,
either.
the 6th or the 7th.
Of September?
Yeah.
Your mom?
Yeah, my mother. Why is that the same as
She
you?
wasn't.
Get the
Was
hell
she a
out.
loony?
No,
Was she a
wasn't
little bit crazy?
well, she was like, she was, oh man. And this is what I want to think. Like, my mother, she was pretty mean to me. But she also was pretty nice. Like, she was a different mother. She would because I didn't grow up real rich or anything. So she would go to the places where they used to have those little squares of fabric and everything, those books, remember, with the fabric? And she'd get the ones they were selling out and the ones with the wallpaper. And then she'd go to the lumber yard where they were cutting like 2x4s and get the scraps of the blocks, of the wood.
Yeah.
And she would make the most awesome dollhouse ever in a cardboard box.
Aww.
And she'd
I have a
wallpaper
dollhouse
the
I need to continue to put together.
Not one that
I
you
have
bought
like
though. Nobody had a dollhouse like mine because she would like take the blocks and she'd glue them together like a chair, but then she'd stuff them and then sew the fabric from those what do they call them? A swash, the swatch or something, swash of fabric.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, and she'd wallpaper the walls of it with, her imagination was, oh my god, it was something else. Like she would every
Virgos
day
are very artsy.
every day
Virgos are very artsy.
she would
The SWAT,
and you know what? You'll appreciate this one, Bobbles. She could, when they have those like fake mannequin people and they don't move and they don't blink, but when they do blink, they're like a robot, right? My
No.
mother could do that. My mother could raise one eyebrow, first of all. She could raise one eyebrow,
No.
which I
There's
don't know
no
a lot of people
mannequins that blink.
do. Those oh, and she would stay perfectly still, like a vampire kind of thing. She would do it with her mouth, like sticking her tongue out, and
Mm.
to the point where me and my sisters, they were all a little, pretty much, so, like, they were in their early teens, and my sister Donna was probably like 10 or 11 when I was real little, like 2, 3, 4. And I can
Yeah.
remember we would all be cowering on the bed, screaming, "Mom, please, please stop, Mom!" Because she finally was like not moving so long enough and moving like a robot that we thought maybe she wasn't our mother anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was so
No.
scary. And then we would go for walks through the through the woods behind our house every single day after dinner, me and my mother.
Oh
And
shit. What time is it?
it's
It
5:15.
is.
I'm
Is it getting
almost
light
home.
outside out? Is it getting light outside for
Yes,
you?
it is. Yes.
It
Let me just
is
finish
light
this one
outside
thing.
for me.
My mother, do you remember the bubble umbrellas? They were plastic, clear, see-through, and they would have like a strip of color around them. They were
I
bubble
think I
umbrellas.
know what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, in like the 70s or something. And
I think I know what you're talking about.
yeah, they still kind of have them. But when it was raining out, we would go for a walk through the woods, and she would be the bubble monster. And she'd go pop, 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 pop. And no matter how slow she walked, it was just like those horror movies where you like keep falling down and you can't get away from her. And I was like,
Mm.
5 years old. And by the time, like, I'm like convinced now that my mother is, killer. And I'm running from her through the woods that have like twigs in my hair, fucking leaves stuck to me. It's pouring out, it's pouring rain. And I'm trying to get away from her. She had a great imagination. So if you have the same birth date as her, she did have a really great imagination and was very creative.
Virgos are very, very, very creative creatures. We're also supposed to be the love goddesses. I don't think that's right because if Mr. Bobbles doesn't act right, I'm very mean to him.
Yeah, but I think it means the opposite, like that a lot of men fall in love with you.
I don't know. Maybe Josh does.
Josh?
Yeah.
Josh? Who the hell's Josh?
Yes.
Who the hell's that?
I think he wants to do.
Are you talking about on YouTube?
No. Guys in real life.
Oh, okay. I was thinking just, throughout your life, I think that, you've been very confident. My mother was confident. She was never not confident, I'll tell you that.
I think that my friend Josh probably would do me in a heartbeat if I gave him a chance. Robert would probably. Yeah, I think like Virgos are very Josh has pretty teeth.
You sure do got a pretty mouth, boy.
I'm gonna
Remember
text
that?
him and say,
You sure do got a pretty mouth.
I'm gonna text him and say, Josh, you have a pretty mouth, right?
Was he on your channel?
Josh, yeah, he came on. He came over to pick up some stuff for me and to drop off some stuff for me. He came on for like 0.2 seconds on my channel.
Oh no, I meant like a guest. Yeah.
Oh. Well, he was a guest, but it was just for a few seconds, and all the ladies were like, ooh, for Josh. Like, I think, like, I don't know. I'm weird with men. I think that a lot of, I'm very weird with men.
That whole hot delivery guy fantasy kind of, maybe a scene in the porno once in a while. And I know you don't like pornos, but, I'm just saying,
No, I don't.
it's kind of hot, though. It's kind of.
I know, but I think a lot of the guys, like, okay, so I had this one guy named Jimmy, right? And
Hmm.
all my friends were like, oh, Jimmy's so hot. Jimmy's like the thing. I mean, they were like making excuses for Jimmy's downfalls. Everything that Jimmy did that was against the grain, my friends were
Everything
making
that Jimmy
excuses
did.
for because they thought that Jimmy was super hot. And it's the same with Josh. People are like, oh, he's so hot. He's so hot. And I'm like, but
You're
these guys
married
are.
anyway.
Yeah, I don't. No, 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 no. I don't want them, but
No, I'm not
they're in
saying
their
you. I'm
30s.
saying your friends, like making excuses for him, but you're married anyway. You know what I mean? Why do you?
Yeah, and I think that's why Josh Josh and him, or Josh and Jimmy and so are my friends, because I don't look at them and I don't come off as I want to fuck them. Well,
That's what
Jimmy
Jose
said.
said about me today. He said, I've heard a lot of girls saying that you like to be president of the boys club. He said, but in reality, he goes, you're never really like that. There. I don't see friends as
Exactly.
gender. Yeah.
Exactly. When you have these guy friends, you don't see them as fuckable material. Jimmy, Jimmy told my friend Dawn and all them, like, I would love to eat out Bobbles.
Mm,
You know? And I'm like,
that's
no.
funny. That's like,
you know.
awkward,
Um
right?
yeah, and you I don't know. My guy
Don't
friends
you
are my
got
guy
other names begin
friends.
with J?
Hmm?
Jose,
What?
Jimmy. What's the other?
Jose?
Josh. No, I'm not saying yours, but I said I mentioned Jose, right?
Mm, mm.
And you said Josh, right? Jimmy, and then the one I was in love with was Jeremy. Like like what's with the letter J? It
I
seems to
don't
be like the
know.
start of a lot of names at a certain
I
era.
don't know. I would never give Jimmy the time of day because my friend Leanna said that he sucks in bed.
Yeah, that
Oh
would
my
turn me on.
god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you got to
Uh,
think maybe he might be really good and they just didn't want you to sleep with him.
uh, I don't know, but um, I'm married, so any of the good-looking guys that I meet, I try to pass on to my female friends. And
I'm
if they
right
can
here,
handle them, they
I'm
can
right
handle
here.
them. If it works, it works. It's just like none of my business. But I'm sorry, Jimmy, if you watch this, but Jimmy Leanna said that you suck in bed. I'm sorry, Jimmy.
Dynamite. Remember Jimmy Lee? What was his name? Jimmy Walker. Jimmy Walker. Yeah, from Good Times. Yeah,
Oh my
Dynamite.
god. My friend Jimmy is never going to talk to me after this. I promise you.
Night HMV. It has been a full night for live streams tonight. Has it not? I mean, we've been going since
I
you started is when I got on. And
know. I
then
got to end this.
6. Oh my god, we've almost been going. That is so funny though. And we went from, we did some hopping tonight, and then Nitty did some preaching. We all got
Oh my
goosebumps. If we had a
god.
choir, I would have been like, Amazing Grace. Oh, I'm singing it to a Christmas carol.
Amazing Grace.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
we know. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. We have to say goodnight. We have to. It's
Let
6
the
o'clock in the
midnight
morning.
special shine a
If
light
JC Bear
on
was
me.
on the, if JC Bear was on here with me, he would be like, Bubbles, shut the fuck up and
That's how
end the
prudently
live.
would be. That's how prudently would be.
Would she?
You better go to
JC
bed.
Bear
You better
tells me
go to
straight
bed.
up, fucking
I did a
shut
good
it
imitation
down.
of it just then. You better go to bed.
That's how
You hear
JC Bear
me?
is. He's like, you need to shut the fuck up now. And I have a really good friend that's like texting me that's telling me to shut the fuck up too. So we need to go
Is
to
it
bed.
Jimmy? Is it Jimmy?
Everybody,
Is it
Everybody in
Jimmy?
chat, go to bed. It's not Jimmy, no.
Oh, I can't go to
Everybody in
bed.
chat,
XX is
go
here.
to bed.
Babos can go to bed. I'm gonna stay up.
All right. I gotta go, yo. I gotta
Good
go. I
night.
have people texting me saying, "Shut the fuck up, Bubbles."
Why? What are you saying?
So
It's nothing like that. We don't even know who you're talking about.
exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So whoever your
All
friend
right.
is panicking for nothing because we don't even know who your friend is.
No, no, it's nothing like that. It's not
Alright.
Jimmy saying, "Shut up, bitch. You're gonna get me. My dick's gonna stay dry for a year now."
Oh, gotcha. I hear you. Well, at
Bye,
least if it's
ministry.
JJ Walker anyway.
I gotta
Alright.
go, guys. All
Bye,
right.
Bob.
Love you.
Love
I
you.
will see you
Bye bye.
Saturday. All right.
Alright, see
Bye,
you. Bye
guys.
bye.
Mwah.
Mwah. Hello, XX. Hi there, Ministry. Oh, like you guys are all wrenched. I'm so sorry. Poor Karen. She's not wrenched. Maybe I do have a lot of wrenches. You know what it is to me? Like, I'll look and I'll see, oh, there's 19 people here. I need more wrenches. Good night, Karen. I thought you were changing your name to Kaz anyway. But you could be Karen from Will and Grace. Yay! What was Karen Walker? Change your name to Karen Walker. I mean, no, you don't have to. I'm not dictating. It was a suggestion. Clearly just a suggestion. Everybody likes Karen Walker. Good night, Kaz. Ministry says. Karen Walker was so funny. I don't know if you guys saw that episode though, when fucking Jack, he was trying to like fool his mother that he wasn't gay. And nobody say this is so you know against competition not because I love Will and Grace. And night HMB, I'm not ending that. and and then he picked Grace to act like his wife or something. And so Karen was all pissed off. So when his mother got there, oh my God, if you could have seen this dinner scene, it was hysterical. Oh my God, it was so funny. I don't even know how sometimes these actors can. That's one of the things I've always really respected about. I think I'm going with Cass. I used to like that in England they would like nickname people. I never had a nickname, but my cousin Paul, who I absolutely loved, he did pass away, but I absolutely loved him. His nickname was Stavro. I don't know how he got it, but we would call him our Stavvy, our Stabby. And when he passed away, my mother happened to be like in England at the time, so when they had the funeral, he used to like to ride those dirt bikes across like the mucky rock and the in mud, whatever. And so they had like this on the back of the hearse. I guess it was a dirt bike kind of motorcycle, BMX bike or whatever it was. I think it was a BMX bike in flowers. Oh, okay. That is what they called my cousin Tracy, Trey. They did call him Trey. I mean, that's a good one. Yeah, Trey. That's what they call him. And but my mother was like behind the hearse in the limousine so that this BMX bike made out of um, you know, flowers was like in her view and it said our Stavvy or something, our Stavro. And she said she could like almost hear Paul in her ear said, "Oh, I feel like a diplomat, Auntie Glenn." I'm glad to have had that time with him. You know that? I really am. It's awesome. So for somebody who's like never had a little brother in their life, he's the closest to a little brother than I ever had, even if it was for a short time. But I wouldn't pick it different. He's what I knew and I loved it. And even like we even got to fight, like fight, like really fight physically, which I imagine that if you were 16 and your girl and your little brother was 13, that they probably had some physical. I wouldn't think a 16-year-old boy would beat up his 13-year-old sister, but if you were 16, not that we even beat each other up, like nobody won the fight really, you know. But he was stealing cigarettes out of my carton of cigarettes. And the only way I found, because, I had gone to England when I was 16, and I bought a carton of cigarettes and, um, like Marlboros or whatever I smoked then. I think it was Marlboro. But I was going to England, so I didn't want to smoke English cigarettes. I didn't even know they had Marlboro there, which they ended up having Marlboro there, but they didn't taste like the same Marlboro. Anyhow, hi, Aiken. I beat up my brother now. Brad is supposed to send you my phone number, XX. So call me anytime you want, by the way. And if anybody wants me to have their phone number, you can send it to my daughter through GoFundMe. And of course, I'll send you a message and ask if you sent me your phone number just so that I know it's really you and I don't call somebody who's, whatever. But my daughter won't respond to you, even though she responds to everybody's donations and everything like that. But I guess, like the thing with GoFundMe is that you did get it? Okay, good. If you get an email through GoFundMe, but then you respond, it kind of like transfers your personal email information and stuff to them. So my daughter only to people that I've told her is okay. You know what I'm saying? So um, I'm really glad me and Ministry have come as far as we have, actually, as friends. I really am, because, I don't know. Some people you just always like, and then when you fight with them, you feel horrible because you're like, shit, like, why am I fighting? Like, to be honest, Ace had liked some of my comments that I left on her thing, but she didn't say anything to me. She didn't respond. They were just like, she hit the heart button or whatever. And she hasn't been around. And it's tough because just the other day, I remember us saying that we hadn't fought in 3 years of friendship or, however long we've been friends. And it's been a few years. And it's tough because I looked and looked to see if anybody had said anything to her that was fucked up. Unless it was a race, I didn't see nothing. And I don't think I said anything to her fucked up. And I can't remember going this long without hearing from her. And even though she's clicking, like the heart and stuff, I'm just like, I don't know. Where's my little koala bear? I know I got Kai here. She's a koala. I'm just saying. Like, what the fuck? Doesn't she miss me as much as I miss her? Or is something going on? I mean, just talk to me. Say something, Abe. Please. I don't want no pressure, no pressure. Did you see that? No, I didn't. What message? From her housemate to me? Exit. Hi, Kai. She's another little koala. Well, what did her housemate say? How long ago was that? How long ago was it? Is she alright? I mean, it probably has nothing to do with me, and I'm probably just being good. I go, stupid stuff. Maybe her housemate clicked hard, and that's why there's no response. She's just, keeping up with her channel. Mhm. La, 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 la. I did see that, but I left a message saying, what does that mean? And I got no response. But I'm wondering if that was like a clone or something. I don't see Jose doing something like that. That's strange. It is odd. Sad. Very sad. I know I was telling a different story. I'm dying to fucking finish those stories, and then I'm dying to read the Art of Racing in the Rain, but I bet you have to go to work, right? XX probably doesn't. She just she doesn't. Keep kidding. Just kidding. I kid. Bahamas was nice. Very nice. Tonight was a nice night, XX. You should go back and rewatch the I don't know if he puts the live streams in. I hear ya. Yeah, I don't think that would happen. Jose has never bothered me, and he has my phone number. He's never bothered, you know? Just saying. But la, la, la. I know. You have to work today, XX? You're always up so early. Oh my god, it's 6:13. Look at her up. She's all like, good morning. Oh, I know, right? I forgot what I said when you said I hope not. What did you say? I fucking forgot what I said when you said I hope not. Oh my god. What the hell did I say? I can't remember. Oh, thank God. Right? Oh, see, nice. See, and that Indian story is really interesting, in case anybody was interested. Did I do anything to Ace? Oh, good night, Ministry. Good night. Love you. So much love to you. Do you want to call me, XX? I can end the live stream and you can call me. Or are you busy? Or no. It's like, we're like, good night, if it's morning. I'd love to talk to him. Oh my god, that would be so awesome. Have a wonderful night. What is that a picture of in your avatar, by the way? I can't even tell. I don't see good. Can anybody tell? I can't tell. Oh my god, I can't get the Smurf theme song out of my head. La 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 la. Um. Oh, I like the fact there's. Okay. Good night, Ministry. Good night, Chimera. All right, XX. Good night, everybody, or good morning, or whatever. I'm gonna end it too. Peace, love, and tacos. I love you guys. Bye. Love, love, love. Much love. Positivity, light and love. Changing one again. I don't even know what we're talking about. I gotta go to bed. Bye, you guys. Love ya. Bye.